Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, everybody. This is EvolMenime. How you guys doing? I am absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much for asking. So in the last episode, we built the 256 village Iron Titan, and it was a beast. So what I have done since then is I figured out a way. Well, not really me, but my wife figured out a way, you know, because she's smarter than me. My wife figured out a way to kill all the iron golems and get all of their drops. And you can probably see it going on right here without the system backing up. What we did is we decided to make two channels that will drop the Iron Titans. Now, this centerpiece does have glass on it, and about two get stuck up there. Every once in a while, one will fall down and push the two off, and whatever, they'll fall in. I did a test to make sure that, you know, none of these were getting backed up, and as you can see, they're not really. It's handling it. It's handling it. And then let's check this one. Yep, no problems. No problems. So then what I did is I did an hour-long stress test of the system to find out how much iron I was going to make per hour. We make over 9,000! Yep, that's right. So one complete chest full and then about 2 rows. And then double that, right? So that's 2.5 chests full. Well, a little more than 2.5 chests. 2 2/3 chests full of iron per hour, 9,000. With the storage system that I wanted to create for this thing, let me just run away from these guys because they're freaking loud. The storage system I wanted to create for them was going to have 32 rows of chests, 16 deep. So 16 chests stacked on top of each other and then 32 rows, or a total of 64 rows of those. That gives us, so 30 or 64 chests times 16 gives us 1,024 chests. Each chest has 35 slots in it. At getting about 9,000 gold or silver an hour, iron, I was thinking of the color, it would take approximately 33 hours in-game time for that storage system to fill up. That's quick. So I might even go deeper with my storage system. I might do 32 high, right? So if I double it, it should take 66 hours. But we're going to figure all that out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut away to my my idea world, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on and kind of what we're going to be working on in this episode. Be right back. All right, so we are here in my idea world, right? It's starting to get populated a little bit. You know, see, there's the iron farm. There's the little generator thing that I created. My little floor patterns, my slime factory sign, some redstone stuff, and this was a storage idea for on top of the slime factory. And then I was testing snowmen. So if you don't know this, snowmen will not produce snow below a certain level. Yep, that's right. So below this level right here, 65, snowmen will not drop snow on the ground. Just in case you didn't know that. Okay, so getting back to what I wanted to show you is a distribution system for my iron. So what this system does is, you can see there's these rows of chests. There's 32 there, and then they're all connected up with hoppers, and it's a power rail on top. So as this hopper minecart goes over one, it deposits one into each chest. And then when it comes over here, this system right here detects whether or not that minecart has anything in it. If there is something in it, then this line gets depowered and the minecart just loops back around and continues going. If there is nothing in it, then this line gets powered, stays powered, and it goes up here. When it comes up here, it comes up to the little slanty block area, and this block will allow it to come up, but it won't allow it to pass. Now, since technically this track is taking up this block, when the minecart comes up here, it's taking up this block. So it'll actually suck out the stuff in here, and it should be coming through. Yep. And then once this gets full, this comparator is measuring the amount of items in, and you can see that it's, you know, just slowly extending as this fills up. And then once it fills up, this piston's going to retract, and it goes away, and it just does it all over again. So this is the system that we're going to be putting in to our into the Iron Titan as the storage system. And then these chests are going to be either 16 or 32 high. I'm probably going to do 32 high just to make sure it never fills up. And then obviously there's going to be one on one side and one on the other side. So like imagine this is the Iron Titan right here. There would be one there, and then there'd be one there. Probably going to be a lot closer than that. I don't want to have it that far away. Even though I have all the space in the world, I'm just, you know, keep it a little bit more compact. The only problem with this is I need gold. Power rails require gold as well as redstone, which means I have 2 new farms I need to build. The first farm that we're going to build is going to be a gold farm. Time set day. The first farm we're going to do is a gold farm. The second farm we're going to do is a witch farm. In order to make all this happen, you can see in here, it just goes. And all of these are the same, which is really good for me. So yes, the first thing we're going to do is gold farm. Second thing we're going to do is a witch farm. So let me jump back into our world, and we're going to go pick out a spot. What is that? Why is this block up here? What are you doing up here, piece of wood? Ah! Let's jump back into our Skyblock world, and we'll get started on a gold farm. All right, we are back, and what I am going to do for the gold farm, let's throw this stuff in here. This way, put all this stuff in. Leftover pitas, bucket of water. Oh no, we actually need that. We can throw all of this in here. What I'm gonna use to make my gold farm is actually going to be iron, and the main reason is because I have crap tons of it, literally. So I can literally just sit here and craft iron blocks up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're back, and we're not in the Nether. We're in my idea world, and I just learned something. So this delivery system that I had just talked about, I guess, is not a new idea. It was new to me. I didn't watch any tutorials on how to set this up, but I was recently watching a tutorial where somebody used this for something other than like the iron golem farm or the gold farm. They were using it for something else, but they had this little thing set up. So I had to do some research because to be honest, I'm not the best with redstone. I can make it work if I mess around with it for a while, but comparators were one of the things I've never really understood that well. So I want to kind of teach you guys something about comparators. So when a comparator gets a redstone signal, it turns on, and then it will output that signal. 15 blocks, kind of like a repeater will, right? But if the signal coming in from, so you actually have, if you notice, like these different sides, right? So we'll call this A, going this way. We'll call this B, and we'll call this B. And then this is C, is the output. So these are two different inputs, and that's an output. So what this is going to do is it's going to compare the signal coming in from both sides and then output it. So you can see if we have a signal that is stronger coming in from B than in from A, C does not output. But then if it's a stronger signal in from A than it is from B, it does output. So, and that goes the same for this, right? So if we take this back 3 block or 3, right, it's not going to output. As soon as it goes away, it does. Okay, so what I've learned is what you can do with the comparators is you can compare the two signals, the signal coming in from A and the signal coming in from B, and have it output a different signal, right? Output C. So when this hopper, for instance, it's inputting a signal of, let's say 4 for the sake of this, and this is like a max of 15. So this is not being powered. We throw one more in there. Now this is a true max, right? Whereas this one was only 14 because there's one redstone dust. Now it's being powered, which is now powering this block, which is turning off this redstone torch. So if we do the same thing with the piston, right, we can have a hopper and we can fill it up, and then the piston will retract. As soon as it gets emptied, i.e. the minecart goes away, it pulls back in. So I can actually compact this a lot more instead of having all that redstone. It's just comparators, some dust, and we're good to go. So let me see if this is... Nope. We'll just throw another one down real quick so you can see this in action. Come on. Nope. Nope. Stop. Try this again. Push this up. Right? So now as this fills up, this redstone signal is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger until it gets to the full 15 signal strength. And I actually need some more redstone. And then once it reaches the full 15, i.e. it's filled up, the detector rail will send a full pulse through here, which will then overpower this, which will retract the piston, and it'll go. And then once it's gone, it comes back. So I just wanted to share that with you guys really quick, how comparators work. They're designed to compare two signals and then, you know, have the output, which was really, really interesting to me. So just wanted to share that. Let's get back into our world and get the farm going. Alrighty, and we are back. So I got this kind of built. I don't like how those guys are getting stuck on the trapdoors. Might have to figure a different way out. But anyway, so this is the farm as we have it now, and as you can see, they are, you know, just falling down and dying for now. I think I produced a zombie. We got this one set up. It's the only one we got set up. The thing that's holding it up right now is the fact that we don't have ice. So that's what we need in order to finish this, because I'm using Snow Crasher's donut design, and I'm basing it off of the original one. I'm going to go through and update it once I'm all finished, but I wanted to get the basic one laid out first before we go and update it. I think they address some of the issues with the trapdoors, so we'll get that all worked out. But so far it's working pretty good. I mean, most of these guys are mad at me, and I don't know if I'm on the right level or not. I think I am, so all these guys can see me. I might have to be one block lower, but I'm not 100% sure. And then some of these guys are making it out. It's not good, not good. But ooh. Forgot that was there. But so in the next episode, what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to go and I'm going to try to do some trading as well as some fishing to see if I can't get the stuff that I need. I'm just going to dump all this in here because this is all stuff that I need for here. Let's take an axe, a pickaxe, and my food back. I'll take the lapis back. It was from trading to reset some of the villagers and stuff. I did install a minecart elevator just to make it a heck of a lot easier to get up because it's a long way to travel. I did go all the way up to build height, so it's up to level 256, so that way we get the best spawns possible. And then I'll kind of show you where we ended up putting this behemoth. Once we get down here, it takes a little while. Okay, so we kind of came out diagonally, and the reason I went out diagonally was to make sure I got away from any of my other farms. And that way it wouldn't interfere with anything. So you can kind of see where we're at. The Blaze and Wither skeleton farm is out that way, and then the little end portal thing is out that way. So we got all that done. I did also do some stuff on the main island, which I'll show you guys now. These poppies are pissing me off. Tired of them. Tired of all the poppies. I got to figure out how to fix that system. So we added in some more chests since, you know, I have a crap ton of iron now. I did add some more chests. I haven't started transferring everything over yet. And then the other thing I did was I moved my mob spawner up again for the second time. And I'm still not happy with it. It's still not high enough. I did some testing in Creative World. If you have just Feather Falling boots on, even if they're Feather Falling 4, this is a high enough drop to kill you. If you have Feather Falling 4 and any sort of protection armor on, this is not high enough to kill you, which is really, really upsetting. The way the protection works on boots and stuff now is, or protection on armor and how it protects you from falling, and it kind of acts like Feather Falling. You can fall from quite a ways down and survive, which was kind of upsetting. So I think I'm gonna have to figure out another way to kill these guys other than just dropping them, because it's a huge pain. And then obviously I put the glass above me in order to protect me from getting shot by skeletons, because they like to shoot when they are falling, which is kind of funny to me. So hold on. So yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Like I said, I'm gonna do some stuff off camera so that I can get a Silk Touch pickaxe, and then the next episode we're definitely gonna go make a ice farm. There's an ice biome out this way. I don't think it's too far. I think it's just beyond the spawn chunks. So I think what I'll do, and I'll have to check to see how far it is again, but I think what I'll do is I'll come off of this platform. If you're looking at my cursor, come off this platform and just kind of go around to those spawn chunks. So guys, that's going to do it for me for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.